Tompkins. Thanks for joining me today. Let's talk about my love story part 2 as I do these nails for Valentine's Day life. Check it out. So with Valentine's Day around the corner, I decided to do my nails and talk about love story part 2. When we left off on the last one, Danny and I fell in love, and I was supposed to leave for tour. Well, it turns out that I get an email at like 10 in the evening, the day before I'm leaving, and it said there was a possibility we couldn't go. And I tell Danny, oh my God, I might not be going on tour tomorrow. Like, I read this email, I tell Danny, don't get your hopes up that I'm staying home, because I'm not staying home, you know? And so there's a little part of me that was like, maybe there's a chance. I'm all packed up in the morning, ready to go. I was gonna be leaving Danny for a month and a half, and here I am. I just met the love of my life. My true, one and only true love, and I am leaving him, and it sucks because we had just a couple days together. I don't know, it just felt like there was a part of me that's like, couldn't time be a little different where I could have more time right now? But at the same time, you know, I love my job and obviously wanted to do that too. And I knew Danny's not gonna really go anywhere. There was a part of me that was like, even if I do stay home, it'd be nice because he's here and that'll be cool. Work is work, so, and I'm a workaholic, so I do love my job. That always comes first in many ways, because obviously you gotta pay the bills, and just so happens that I'm lucky enough to have an awesome job where I tour, and my tour family is like my family, so being with them is awesome anyway. So it was just like a situation that just felt weird, where you're just like, I don't know what to do. And so I go to sleep, and Danny was gonna drive me to the airport in the morning, and I'm waiting. It's almost like when you're in school and there's snow days and there's a blizzard or something, and you're like, are we going to school tomorrow or no? And it feels kind of anxious. You feel like you're gonna be in trouble no matter what. And I just was like, what's going on? And I mean, I'm not even joking, you guys. An hour before I had to be at the airport, I'm sitting around waiting, like, when are they gonna let me know? Because I have to leave for the airport. An hour before I needed to be there to check in, I finally get the email that we aren't going. And I was just like, oh my God, Danny, I'm gonna be home. I don't know for how long, but we're not leaving yet. Whoa, this is crazy. How does this even happen? I meet the love of my life, and then deep down I'm like, I wish I had more time with this guy, dang it. But like, not thinking I'm not gonna go to work, because you gotta do what you gotta do. So that wasn't the thing at all. It was just in my heart, I wish I could just bring him with me, pack him up in my suitcase, but like, you're coming with. But yeah, so I got an extra few days with Danny, and then we honestly slept over at each other's houses. We met each other's kids. We didn't have our kids meet yet. That'll be for another episode. We got to hang out. We got to get to know each other, spend a little extra time with each other before I had to leave for a month. So instead of leaving for a month and a half, I was only gone a month, which wasn't as bad, because that's a long time. Even like, obviously I have children, so leaving them, that was rough. That's a rough part of my job, is leaving my family. If I had it my way, they could just be with me, because I love my job, but that's kind of the hard part of touring, is that you have to leave your loved ones, and it sucks. So I picked out all the sizes of my nails. If you want to see what I do, you can watch other videos that I do this, but this video is more story time and just you hang out with me, more than really learning how to do nails. I'll teach you some things, but right now all I'm going to be doing is drilling the inner part of this nail so it has texture. I'm using the Apres Gel X Sculpted Stiletto nails, and I'm using my drill. I'll put a link to this drill in the bottom if you want to check it out. I've had it for years now. I definitely recommend it. It's not expensive. I don't remember exactly how much I paid, but you can go look. And I'll also put a link to these nails and all that stuff for you guys, so you can like get yourself the little kit or whatever, if this is something you've been thinking about doing. Just drill the whole inner part because I'm trying something new today. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if it'll go well, but I'll let you guys know. That's the thing about me, I like new stuff. Like meeting boys online, obviously. So finally we hung out. I got to meet his kids and he got to meet my kids, and everything was going real smooth. I told my family that I met the love of my life. I told my dad legitimately after our second date, which I don't know if I mentioned this in the first story. I told my dad after the second date that I'm gonna marry this man, and my dad was just like, oh God, what is wrong with her? Worried about me. And I was like, Dad, it's fine. I just know I'm gonna marry him. And I was right, I did. But yeah, so we hung out, we really got to spend quality time together, and that extra couple days made a huge difference for our relationship because I think that was like the thing. It's like we got to know each other in person. I know it's only 10 days, but a lot can happen in 10 days. Obviously a whole love story, duh. And then I had to go on tour, and while I was on tour, Danny and I texted every single day, all day, and because I was in a different time zone, Danny would stay up late or I would stay up late, and we would text each other legit day and night. He ended up buying an iPad just so he could see me bigger on a bigger screen, and we FaceTimed every single day. He would stay up till like midnight or 1 o'clock at night FaceTiming with me, and it was just crazy. Oh, this freaking battery died. I haven't charged it in ages because it's so good. It has such a good charge. Let's see if this works. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, so he would like stay up and talk to me for every single day for like the whole month. It's crazy. And on the weekends when his kids were there, you know, he was more busy or whatever, but then at night he would like FaceTime me with the kids or whatever. But it was awesome. We definitely got to know each other in a different way, I think, than when you do in person. We wrote to each other every day. We asked each other questions and really got to know each other's like brain more. When you're physically with somebody, it's a little different, I think. And in our situation, it was kind of romantic. This guy texted me all day. I realized I met a guy that didn't go more than 10 minutes without responding to me. He's still that way. I've never gone, I've been with this man for, it's gonna be 6 years this year, but I guess 5.5 years-ish that we've been together. He has never gone more than half an hour without texting me back. Like, girl, where have you been my whole life, man? This man is a good man, and I feel so lucky. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna paint hearts with red inside of these nails. I'm just gonna like try to freehand it. I do have a little brush, so I could use that. We'll see if I need to. Maybe I will, I don't know. So I'm painting the underside here, and these are stiletto, so they're gonna look like hearts anyway. You guys can't really see, but I just painted the tip, and now I'm gonna freehand a heart shape at the top. So just, you know, it's on a nail. It's not gonna be perfect, but it'll be like 2 little bubbles. I don't know if you guys can see. There you go. It's like a little heart, see? And I'm gonna cure that in my lamp, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that to all of them. And yeah, we'll see. This is a new process. I've never done it this way, so I don't know if this will actually hold well, but there's one way to find out. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Danny and I had so much in common, it was crazy. People talk about like destiny or whatever. I honestly believe it. It was like true love. He was my destiny. I honestly believe we belong together, and I know it's cheesy, really cheesy, like really cheesy, but come on, man. I don't know, if love in life is everything, it was always to me. I always wanted true love and I wanted to be happy and have the kind of romance that we have. We truly love each other and it's cute. We're those dorky and love people, that's us. And I'm not sad about it. I don't know, that's what I always wanted. I wanted like a manly guy that could also not be afraid to show how much he loves the lady, you know, and that's who Danny is. He's 100% the guy that is not afraid to be extra cheesy about our love and whatever. We wear like matching outfits for fun and we're silly and we do all the things together. We literally spend every day together. Like, I know it's a lot. I know not everybody can do that, but we started a business together and everything was a thing for us. We hung out with each other every single day. I think for the first 2 years, honestly. It was crazy amounts of hanging out, but we felt like we had to make up for lost time, I swear. And it was funny because when I started dating Danny, kind of early-ish on, he was like, in our next life, let's find each other sooner. And I'm not gonna lie, I really hope we do. First day that I was leaving for tour, I always fly out from Chicago with my friend Charles. He's the lighting guy that I tour with. And Charles was the first to hear all the love gossip. And I traveled with him all the way to Asia. So poor Charles had to hear my entire dang love story. And it was crazy because every person that I tour with was just like, oh my God. Every single day I was like, guys, I'm in love. Guys, I'm in love. And I legit was so in love. I just couldn't stop thinking about him. I couldn't stop talking about him. It was the only thing that was going on. And everybody was like, at first they were like, oh, cute, Aga's in love, like whatever. But then they started being like, okay, all right. They were like, all right, that's enough, you know, like, come on. I remember there was like a moment where my girlfriends were like, Aga, like, you're moving way fast. You just met this guy. And we're not saying that you're not in love, but we are saying that maybe you're moving a little fast or whatever. And the way he made me feel, which was crazy amounts of attention and love and like everything that hasn't changed, but I guess I couldn't have known that. By the way, I'm using, gosh, it does not want to focus. I'm using the dehydrator from this. It's not gonna focus, so whatever. And I'm just gonna do that real quick. But yeah, he does like all the little things that you see in the movies and stuff. Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, guys. My husband does the things that people do in the movies all the time, and he just thinks of all the really cute romantic stuff and he does the things. Like, if it's my birthday, I'm getting breakfast in bed. If it's Mother's Day, I'm getting breakfast in bed. I'm getting all the things, and he's so sweet. And if he sees something that he thinks I'd like, he'll buy it for me. Now I'm gonna use the primer. That's probably also not gonna focus, so sorry, but it's the primer that comes with this. And he is thoughtful with the kids. He thinks of them, gets them stuff. Food is the way to my heart. That man buys me food all the time. And you guys know I cook, obviously, because food and beauty, hello. But also I have an Instagram if you want to check that out. And that's some of my meals, which kind of started, funny enough, like I always posted food I made on my Instagram, or like food from restaurants and stuff. Like I was always a foodie. And I always cooked, like I was a mom, you know, always, my whole life, obviously, duh. And so I started getting like addicted to taking pictures on this certain countertop I had, because when I put all the plates of all my 6 family members across, it just looked cool. So then I like started posting pictures, and that's kind of how that developed. It looked good and I loved it, so I would line up the plates and whatever, and it was fun. Who knew that eventually I'd have a whole food and beauty YouTube channel, not me. I was just doing it for fun. Now I'm gonna use the Extend Gel to just paint on my nails. My husband's home. Hi honey, I'm recording a YouTube video about our love.
I love love.
I'm gonna need like 10 minutes, is that okay?
Yeah.
Do you wanna come give me a kiss? In my video? Unbelievable. How are they supposed to know you're real? It's a top secret. Top secret, this man. That's my man. This is the part, the waiting game. Let my nails cure in the light, and they're gonna do that, and then we're gonna apply the nails, and it's gonna be beautiful. And I really hope this way works out because it's totally different. I've never done it this way before. And I don't know that it's gonna work, so we're gonna see what happens. But if it works out, it might be really beautiful. So I am excited, and I'm doing hearts because Valentine's Day. What are some of your Valentine's Day traditions? I want you guys to like give me ideas for future Valentine's Days or whatever, or this Valentine's Day. And I don't know, like we did just going to the restaurant and nothing too crazy. I mean, we dressed up, he got me the little things and whatever, but do any of you do any special somethings for Valentine's Day? I know people have like fun ideas sometimes. I would love to hear what are some fun things you guys do. Okay, so now I'm going to take the nail that has the little heart and I'm gonna do the Extend Gel on the bottom of it, and now I'm gonna be curing them onto this hand. And remember, you don't want to put too much either because then it's like not good either, but you don't want to put too little either because then it won't stick. So there's like a happy medium. You gotta do the right amount, which you'll learn. You'll probably make the mistake and put too much, and you'll do the mistake where you put too little, and then that's how you learn. This is the worst part because you gotta wait for each nail every time. Press it down while you're under the light so it really adheres to the other Extend Gel that you painted onto your nail bed. And that's the first one. See how it's like a little heart? Cute. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest and I'll BRB. All right, they're all on now, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna buff them out and put the top coat, and then I will be right back again. All right, and so I finished curing this hand. I didn't do this hand yet. They almost look the same, but this one's more dull. See how shiny that one is? So I did the top coat on this one so you guys can see they're little hearts for Valentine's Day. I definitely got some on my finger, but I will clean all that up. And I hope you guys enjoyed part 2 of my love story. It was shorter, but you know, I ain't got all day, and I just wanted to do my nails and tell you guys a little more of the love story with Valentine's Day. It's in the mood or whatever. So there you go. These turned out great. I actually really like doing it underneath, so probably the next nails I do, I'll do something underneath as well, as long as these hold on good. I'm hoping that they stay well. That's my only biggest concern, but they look really, really beautiful. So you will be seeing these in my videos. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I hope to see you back for the next one. If you haven't yet, hit the notifications button and it'll let you know when I release videos. I also am thinking of doing videos on Mondays instead of Sundays now, so that's new. I think it just makes more sense because Friday and Sunday are so close together. It just feels like there's not enough time in between, so I like those days better, and I hope you guys do too. Thanks so much, and bye!